We're going to be working around fuel here, so we want to take some basic safety precautions. You should be working in a well-ventilated area away from any source of ignition, which includes hot water heaters or incandescent shop lights. And if you smoke, you should quit, at least for the time it takes you to do this job. As always, whenever you're working on your car, you should be wearing safety glasses, but now's a good time to invest in some chemically resistant gloves as well. Most importantly, you should have a proper rated and fully charged fire extinguisher handy and know how to use it. Begin by opening the hood. You're going to locate the fuel pressure regulator. It will be different on some models, the turbo, the 8-valve, the 16-valve, but it is always on the fuel rail and most times on the rear of the rail, red arrow. Follow the line out from the regulator to make sure it is the return line and not the supply line, yellow arrow. Use a flathead screwdriver and carefully disconnect the rubber return line from the metal line, red arrow. On some models, it is easier to remove the line from the fuel pressure regulator. Use a container that will hold at least 50 ounces, red arrow, and place the return line from the regulator in the container, yellow arrow. Fuel will come out quickly and with some force, so if you are doing this by yourself, make sure to have the container well braced. You're going to want to jump the relay so you can test the flow rate without the engine trying to start. Remove the fuse relay panel, red arrow. On older cars, it is located inside the vehicle under the dash. On newer cars, it's located in the rear left side of the engine compartment. Locate and remove the fuel pump relay, red arrow. You're going to want to jump terminals 30 and 87B. The terminals should be clearly marked on the bottom of the relay. While you can directly jump the two terminals by running a direct shielded wire between them, I like to make a jumper that includes a fuse, red arrow, to prevent damage to the electrical system, and a switch, green arrow. The switch will give you more control over the testing. If you jump the terminals directly, the pump will start immediately and stay on. You're going to want to run the pump for 30 seconds, so having a switch here is really a good idea. Use your fuse switch or jumper wires and run the pump for exactly 30 seconds. Pour the gasoline into a container where you can measure the amount of fuel. Most pumps should put out 850 milliliters or 28.7 ounces in 30 seconds. The green Bosch pump should put out 750 milliliters or 25.4 ounces in 30 seconds. If you have substantially less fuel measured than either of these two amounts, you probably have a problem with your fuel pump, lines, or filter. Thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe to our channel and check out another video in this series.